So I think today we will be finishing off the rigging part, and from next session we can start doing animation. So this one, in the last class, like we have completed constraints. So as you see, there are some constraint part and all has been completed. Just only the parenting. So now I'll be saving the scene as another scene with um, scene 5, final parenting, grouping and parenting. This is called as. Okay. So I'll save this as grouping and parenting. Okay. So it's like from top to bottom we have to do. So have you done this, up to here, MD? At least like before previous session, how much I have done? Have you done up to the MD?
No, no, not here. I just
Uh,
did the
okay.
what's
Till
this
how much you have done?
ones. I didn't do the last step. So
Okay, bone setup have you done? The joint setup?
yes, yes,
Okay, then
yes.
IK handle and all IK handle you have done? Okay.
Um,
Okay, do this. These are like simple steps only I have done, and you have to do for few other references or few other characters, then only you'll understand very clearly. Okay, so now the final step, which is grouping and parenting, this we should do from top to cog and from bottom to cog. Okay, bottom to cog in the sense only the hip joint, hip curve controller, that's it. These two leg controller will be child of the global controller. Okay, now coming to this is a neck controller. Neck controller should be child of this chest controller. Select this and this, press P. Okay, now when I select this, see, when I rotate, automatically the head is also rotating. Okay, now select these two clavicle and shift select this chest controller. Okay, or spine controller. These two should be child of this one. So I press P. So when I select this, the children of this curve is, neck controller and left and right clavicle. So now select this. This should be the child of this one. Select this and this, press P. And select this and this. This is a spine controller, press P. Now select the spine controller. Then you need to select this one. This is global cock controller. And this is hip controller. Select this spine controller. Shift select the cock controller, press P. Because this is hip is separate. Spine, this spine controls the upper part. See, okay. Whereas this controls the lower part, hip, right? Now, this is hip controller, select hip controller and shift select cock controller, press P. That means cock should control the entire upper part, okay? See, cock should control the entire upper part, okay? Now select these two, these are pole vector and shift select the cog controller, press P. That means, see, and select these two hand controller which are child, select these two hand controller and shift select the cog controller, press P. That means it should be like this, okay, like this. So finally select the cog controller and select the global controller, press P. That means this should control the entire. Select this two leg pole vector and shift select this global controller, press P. Similarly, select this two leg controller and shift select this, press P. So overall, so now the entire character rig is done. Okay, the entire rig is done. But you should, it should be like when I select this, my entire rig should turn into green color. So what I'll do is, this is a global controller. I should name this. So I select this joint. See the cog joint you select. Press up arrow so that you see the cog joint. Okay. Now group it. Now group this. This group is called as bones. Okay. Now this bones group, which is selected now, that should be child of global controller. The bones group. Shift select. Anyhow, I grouped the, just select the cog joint and group it. The entire thing is grouped. Now shift select. So bones group is selected and shift select this one, the global controller, press P. Then when you select this, now see the entire thing is turning into green, except this IK handle which are in hand. So select these two IK handle which are here, the hand IK handle, group this, and this are, I'll just name it as IK handle group, IK group. Okay. Now this IK group should be child of the global controller. Shift select this P. Now when you see everything is turning into green, that means our rig is perfect. There are so many steps which are involved. We need to um, follow all the steps. Then only you'll be able to achieve this output. So now see, once the group is done, you can do scaling. You can increase or reduce the character size. You can do a rotation. Everything, it works. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So hi, Bayanda. I think your um, audio is not connected. Okay, just check. Okay, up to here, like it has been done. That means the rig is perfect now. Uh, are you able to communicate, Bayanda? So if you're facing some issue, it's okay, fine. So what I'll do next is, I'll just turn on my character. This is how my character, looks. I just turn it off. Okay, this is the character. Okay. Now for this character, we have done all this, and these are extra. Whatever you see, these things, these are extra, like animation. But anyhow, for this character, this is the base rig, which we have done. The next step is I'll I'll show you how to do skinning. So somewhere you should be able to see, This, can you see the joint here? See, we should select the cog joint, but before that, first thing is select the character and shift select the cog joint. Now hip is selected. How do we know that? You can see here. Now cog is selected. That means select the model and select the cog joint. Under rigging, skin, bind skin. We need to do bind skin. So I'll just save this as another process. Okay. Just a minute. Zero 06 Ironman rig. This is skinning. This process is called skinning and I'm saving this. Okay. Okay, I just did a simple placement of this. I think it is done. So one more thing, what we have to do, I think when I rotate this, because there's no rotation happening. Okay, so in that case, select this curve, select the joint. Under rigging, we need to do constraint, which is orient constraint. I think we haven't given. Switch on maintain offset, orient constraint. Select the curve, select the joint, constraint, orient constraint. So when we rotate this, we should be able to rotate this also. It should be like this. I think it's done. And when I select this, I think, see, everything turns into green, which is good. So now select the character, press 4, select the joint. So I'll shift select this joint, select the character, shift select the joint. It should be any joint. If you select, press up arrow so that it should be cog joint. So now I'll go to skin, bind skin. So it is skinning. So now see, I think skinning part is done. So how do I know that? Select this. See, there's a lot of other areas which are getting affected, but it's okay. We can do that. See, so the character can sit. Okay, there's overlapping, right? There's two knees. Select the pivot pole vector. See, so I just make this 0 and I select this. This is 0. I think it's fine. Now coming to the leg part. Okay, there are some influence, why, because this is one joint here, there is another joint here. So if two joints are near, there will be some influence. We can take out that influence later. Okay, I think it's so rigging part is done. Any doubts? So this is how the hip part rotates. See, this is the character hip part. And this is a spine part which rotates. Okay. So just do up to here. This is really important. I just turn off the joints here. Fine, this is perfect. Okay, Brian, I think you haven't connected with, like to your audio device. Mm. But anyhow, this is how it is. So I think we have completed the rig part. So just select this. So after rigging, I think we need to work on paint skin weight. That's the another one, another step. We can do that. Um, Bayanda, any? Okay, you can come on video if you have any, like doubts. Okay, if not, let's do one thing. From next session, we'll be starting animation. Like I'll upload this in video in YouTube, and I'll share the link also. Okay, so this is what it is for the rig and skin. There are so many other default characters are available. So which is available here, under, if you go to window, content browser. Under content browser, you have some animation like rigs. You have few rigs here, so you can just pick this. So just right click, you can import. You can see this is a rig which you have of the character. Okay, it's like you can take a character and you have the character controls and all here. See, it's like this. You can animate the character and it is perfect. I select this. Whenever you select something, you are able to see what is that which is selected. This character is perfect. You can do some sort of animation and all. We can do animation of the character using this. This is wonderful. Okay. So you can try all this. So like this, you have other characters also. You can try checking this. Okay, then. um, See you guys on the next. So I'll be starting animation from next class. Okay. Sure. Bye.